Hey guys, welcome back to Analog Dan. This is an update on the Fanhome 1/43rd scale Falcon. As you can see, it's pretty massive. So far it's the underbelly, got most of the underbelly done. I've done some painting on the all the internals or the whatever external pipes and cables and all that. I'm going to figure that was like my artistic licensing as far as the look of that. I'm going to do a shading of that, a little dark shading, black shading, just to give it a weathered look. But I kind of want all these colors to pop through the black. So far that's pretty cool. Here's one of the gun turrets. I did some detail work on that, more artistic licensing in terms of the color. I like green, so I made the floor green. It's not the best looking, seats there, but it's hardly going to be noticed once it's inside the glass and all that. But it's pretty cool. This is set up for the 5 sets of landing gear, which I'm not really that happy with. I'm going to go with the 3 sets of landing gear. I think the 5 set is just when they came out, I could not figure that out as a kid why they did that. I understand they did it to structurally stabilize the actual physical ship they built for the filming, but I don't know. Luckily, there's enough surface here for me to make a patch of some kind, either some hard cardstock to cover all this and kind of do a paint job on that, try to recreate these lines on there. But whoever buys this after me, I'll probably sell this off in a couple of years. They can take this off and redo it themselves if they want to, but I'm not going to go for that. I like a lot of the greeblies here, like this greebly here. That looks like a little mailbox. I kind of made it look like a red toolbox there. There's other items like right here. These almost look like those 5-gallon cans you'd see strapped to the back of a 4-wheel drive Jeep or something, or gas cans. So I'm going to kind of accentuate these items wherever I see them. So pretty cool. It's going to be my last build with Fanhome. I'm kind of done with the whole subscription thing. I think they bleed the subscribers too much. I mean, one pack is just something simple like putting this together. And some of the pieces they have separate, this all could be molded right here. This piece here had to be glued on. These 2 little pieces had to be glued on. This strip, fairing strip here, had to be glued on. All this could have been one molded piece. I get all the intricate greeblies, but something that large can be molded together as a waste of. These guys really know how to make money off of these subscriptions. So I'm kind of done with them, which I'm happy about that. But yeah, so for this pretty massive, this alone is about 2 feet by 30 inches right now, and there's a lot of frame in the bottom here. That was like really pretty crazy how much that took to build. All these the framework that's in there is pretty insane. At least about 100, maybe a couple hundred screws in there. It's crazy. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about was the external power. I'm going to do an external power port on this. That's where the port's going to be. But I don't know why they don't furnish a cable, but I think in the directions they tell me which one to get. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do the battery inside. I don't like batteries, because that'll just eventually you'll forget about them and they'll, corrode on you. But also the interior, the interior rooms that we built for this, I'm debating about leaving it out and just having a separate display. There it is right there in all the hallways. I might just put it in, the heck with it. But the way I'm displaying this is not going to be accessible to open it up and take a look at it all the time. So anyway, I'll figure it out. I'll probably put them in. I know some people are thinking about leaving it on the side, making a display. So I'm going to get to that point when I get to it. Kind of disappointed there was no audio for this at all. You know, I swear I saw a video of this set up and they're playing audio. It must be a upgrade that they bought, which I don't have the money for that. Or this has already cost me about $1,500 to do this. So I'm not doing much in terms of upgrades. Just gonna get the cable. I think if I can find who makes the cable. So if anybody wants to put in comments with where they got their cable from, I'll research that. It's probably in the directions exactly which voltage to get and all. So anyway, but that's where I'm at, and pretty happy with it. I like the fact that they have these little screws here to keep it off the ground. The little if I see it there, Phillips screws. I can either go underneath or over to kind of work on this. So I'm gonna keep on going, try to get this done, you know, within the next month or two. So, all right, next update I'll let you know about as soon as I get something to show you. All right, guys, take care. Bye.